Tune in Tuesdays, don't be late. Nate and Mike got info great. Local auto news you need to hear. Ready to shift your knowledge gear. They're the pros from the dealer's floor with tips and tricks and so much more. Be the buyer that's wise and smart. Rolling in style, you're off to a start. Mohawk Table Talk, come join the ride. The podcast that's got you auto supplied. From deals to trends and buying advice, we'll make car shopping extra nice. Got a question, ask away. Nate and Mike got things to say. Guests drop in with insights to share. They'll guide you with their expert flair. Stories flow, insights unfold. Stay ahead, drive bold and cold. Mohawk secrets shared with care. Hit the road with confidence to spare. Ooh, Mohawk Table Talk, come join the ride. The podcast that's got you auto supplied. From deals to trends and buying advice, we'll make car shopping extra nice. Stories flow, insights unfold. Stay ahead, drive bold and cold. Mohawk secrets shared with care. Hit the road with confidence to spare. Mohawk Table Talk, come join the ride. The podcast that's got you auto supplied. From deals to trends and buying advice, we'll make car shopping extra nice. So good.
Tune in Tuesdays, don't be late. Nate and Mike got info great. Local auto news you need to hear. Ready to shift your knowledge gear. They're the pros from the dealer's floor with tips and tricks and so much more. Be the buyer that's wise and smart. Rolling in style, you're off to a start. Mohawk Table Talk, come join the ride. The podcast that's got you auto supplied. From deals to trends and buying advice, we'll make car shopping extra nice. Got a question, ask away. Nate and Mike got things to say. Guests drop in with insights to share. They'll guide you with their expert flair. Stories flow, insights unfold. Stay ahead, drive bold and cold. Mohawk secrets shared with care. Hit the road with confidence to spare. Mohawk Table Talk, come join the ride. The podcast that's got you auto supplied. From deals to trends and buying advice, we'll make car shopping extra nice.
Think of Porsche on every day.
Mohawk Table Talk, come join the ride. The podcast that's got you auto supplied. From deals to trends and buying advice, we'll make our shopping extra nice.
We are so glad you're here.
Tune in Tuesdays, don't be late. Nate and Mike got info great. Local auto news you need to hear. Ready to shift your knowledge. gear, the pros from the dealer's floor, with tips and tricks and so much more. Be the buyer that's wise and smart, rolling in style, you're off to a start. Mohawk Table Talk, come join the ride. The podcast that's got you auto supply. From deals to trends and buying advice, we'll make car shopping extra nice. Got a question? Ask away. Nate and Mike got things to say. Guests drop in with insights to share. They'll guide you with their expert flair. Stories flow, insights unfold. Stay ahead, drive bold and cold. Mohawk secrets shared with care. Hit the road with confidence to spare. Mohawk Table Talk, come join the ride. The podcast that's got you auto supply. From deals to trends and buying advice, we'll make car shopping extra nice. Stories flow, insights unfold. Stay ahead, drive bold and cold. Mohawk secrets shared with care. Hit the road with confidence to spare. Mohawk Table Talk, come join the ride. The podcast that's got you auto supply. From deals to trends and buying advice, we'll make car shopping extra nice. Tune in Tuesdays, don't be late. Nate and Mike got info great. Local auto news you need to hear. Ready to shift your knowledge gear. They're the pros from the dealer's floor, with tips and tricks and so much more. Be the buyer that's wise and smart, rolling in style, you're off to a start. Mohawk Table Talk, come join the ride. The podcast that's got you auto supply. From deals to trends and buying advice, we'll make car shopping extra nice. Got a question? Ask away. Nate and Mike got things to say. Guests drop in with insights to share. They'll guide you with their expert flair. Stories flow, insights unfold. Stay ahead, drive bold and cold. Mohawk secrets shared with care. Hit the road with confidence to spare. Mohawk Table Talk, come join the ride. The podcast that's got you auto supply. From deals to trends and buying advice, we'll make car shopping extra nice. Got a question? Ask away. Nate and Mike got things to say. Guests drop in with insights to share. They'll guide you with their expert flair. Stories flow, insights unfold. Stay ahead, drive bold and cold. Mohawk secrets shared with care. Hit the road with confidence to spare. Mohawk Table Talk, come join the ride. The podcast that's got you auto supply. From deals to trends and buying advice, we'll make car shopping extra nice. Mohawk Table Talk, come join the ride. The podcast that's got you auto supply. From deals to trends and buying advice, we'll make car shopping
Tune in Tuesdays, don't be late. Nate and Mike got info great. Local auto news you need to hear. Ready to shift your knowledge gear. They're the pros from the dealer's floor with tips and tricks and so much more. Be the buyer that's wise and smart. Rolling in style, you're off to a start. Mohawk Table Talk, come join the ride. The podcast that's got you auto supplied. From deals to trends and buying advice, we'll make car shopping extra nice. Got a question, ask away. Nate and Mike got things to say. Guests drop in with insights to share. They'll guide you with their expert flair. Stories flow, insights unfold. Stay ahead, drive bold and cold. Mohawk secrets shared with care. Hit the road with confidence to spare. Ooh, Mohawk Table Talk, come join the ride. The podcast that's got you auto supplied. From deals to trends and buying advice, we'll make car shopping extra nice. Stories flow, insights unfold. Stay ahead, drive bold and cold. Mohawk secrets shared with care. Hit the road with confidence to spare. Mohawk Table Talk, come join the ride. The podcast that's got you auto supplied. From deals to trends and buying advice, we'll make car shopping extra nice.
So good. Tune in Tuesdays, don't be late. Nate and Mike got info great. Local auto news you need to hear. Ready to shift your knowledge gear. They're the pros from the dealer's floor with tips and tricks and so much more. Be the buyer that's wise and smart. Rolling in style, you're off to a start. Mohawk Table Talk, come join the ride. The podcast that's got you auto supplied. From deals to trends and buying advice, we'll make car shopping extra nice. Got a question, ask away. Nate and Mike got things to say. Guests drop in with insights to share. They'll guide you with their expert flair. Stories flow, insights unfold. Stay ahead, drive bold and cold. Mohawk secrets shared with care. Hit the road with confidence to spare. Mohawk Table Talk, come join the ride. The podcast that's got you auto supplied. From deals to trends and buying advice, we'll make car shopping extra nice.
Have you ever felt like Amazon knows exactly what you're looking for?
Oh, yeah.
Even when it comes to cars? Well, today we're going to dig into that just a little bit and how smart ads are actually helping you as a shopper and not hurting you. And you're probably wondering, who's this gentleman to my right? This is Dusty Sutherland from Loon Advertising, one of our vendor partners for Mohawk Honda. And you know, as Mike's out of here, you know, Mike was like, Nate, you got this. You know, you left me alone 2 weeks ago. Now I'm leaving you alone for 1 week. So Mike will be back next time on the podcast next week. Shout out to Mike. Mike is our other co-host that's usually here. And if you have no idea what this is Mohawk Table Talk, where we bring tips and tricks to help you become a more educated buyer, because here at Mohawk, we understand that an educated buyer is actually a better buyer. Yes, I do mean that. We mean that. And that's why we made this podcast, so you can have a little bit more understanding when you're looking for a vehicle. Now, we usually do a bunch of different things. We talk about all the local news, but since Mike is not here and we have a special featured guest today, we're just going to talk about a little bit what Mohawk is going to be doing coming up in the next 2 weeks. And that is Aspire Athletic Club. We have partnered with them. So if you haven't seen that yet, go ahead and check out the video. We did a merch drop with a local athletic club. And so next Friday, you'll be able to actually purchase those shirts, which is actually kind of cool.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. Do we have one of those shirts? I know Corey's wearing it. One of our producers in the back, Corey, IT Corey, the IT King Corey, we like to say, is rocking it today. But take a look at this bad mammoth jamma.
Oh, those are sick. You know what? I got to tell you.
Also created by our
That's nice.
our producer, our producer. That's
Is that velvet?
velvet. It's not velvet, but it's 100% cotton. So be on the lookout for that. That's gonna be fun.
I will tell you. Weird. T-shirts, they can get boring. You know how you just get like the regular white T-shirt. This is a really gorgeous
Creme.
like
It's a creme de la creme.
A Madagascar vanilla color, more like a bourbon. This is beautiful, guys. You got to get your hands on this. This is some of the softest cotton I've ever felt in upstate.
I don't know how much that's saying about the T-shirts you found upstate New York, but make sure you take a look at that. If you haven't seen any of the videos, the photos we posted with Morgan and Chris, go ahead and take a look at our Instagram, our Facebook. I believe we put it on our TikTok as well. Shout out to our TikTok family. But make sure you take a look at that, because next Friday, those are actually going to drop, so you can take a look and buy them.
So, Aspire Athletic Club, and I'm going to assume this is a gym?
Yes, it is gym.
Sweet. I'm a fat guy, so
And
I
did
don't
I
know
get
what
that
gyms
right?
look like on
Because
the
I usually
inside.
say fitness. It's Athletic Club, right? All right.
Aspire
perfect.
Athletic Club. So go to Aspire, where you can get big enough to deadlift the Civic.
There you go.
You got to get Civic strong.
There we go.
Look at that.
Alicia says, howdy, you guys. Hi, Alicia. Thanks for hopping on the TikTok. And if you're on the live here, throw your comments and questions in. We'd love to see them. We'll try to get them up on the screen, but we'd love to see that. And if you are a Spotify listener listening to the replay, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. We know we couldn't do this without y'all, so thank you for listening and watching.
You know what the worst thing about the Spotify listeners are?
What?
Number one, they can't see how handsome you look today.
Oh, they can, though.
Can they?
Yes, so if you're
Stop.
listening to Spotify, you can actually watch the video.
And they can see my beard?
They can see your beard.
Okay.
Your wise Gandalf-esque
I do
beard.
have a Gandalf beard.
It's getting there.
It's getting there. It is getting there.
So, all right. So, other than that, tomorrow on Mohawk Honda's Facebook, we're going to go live on TikTok. We are going to be doing a Mohawk showcase, Mohawk sales showcase. And what that means is we're going to have 4 different vehicles along with some accessories, and we're going to do some walkarounds on them to get you acquainted with the vehicle. We have some salespeople lined up to really just show you the vehicles a lot. We know that on average, a person buys a new vehicle every 7 years. So we're just going to kind of update you. Maybe you're in the market, maybe you're not. Maybe you know someone that's in the market. We are going to be doing a sales showcase tomorrow starting at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So you can take a look, and maybe there's a vehicle on there that you're looking at. We got a Civic in one of my favorite colors at the moment, Call of Duty. The Call of Duty color. Also known as, I mean, technically known as Sand Dune Pearl, but you know.
So it is brown.
Yeah. It's tan. You know?
It's
just
called
like my
Call of-
complexion, tan.
So it's DUTY duty, right?
Yes.
Good.
Call of Duty color. Civic. We're going to have an HRV. We're going to have a Passport, the brand new Passport 2026. If you haven't seen that video yet, make sure you take a look. It's going to be fun. It is awesome.
Big fan of the Passport.
The
by
new
way.
Passport looks amazing. We just created a video, so take a look at our Instagram or wherever you take a look at your social media, consume your social media. It's there for you. And what's the last one? We have a Pilot? No. Ridgeline, Civic, HRV, Passport, and accessories. So make
Awesome.
sure you tune in tomorrow at 10. With that,
Honda's got some nice accessories for their cars.
yeah, let's talk about that.
Yeah.
What you know about that?
Accessories?
Yeah. So Dusty actually used to be in the car dealership world before
Sure
he was over in the Amazon realm.
Yeah. So I came from Chrysler side of things, and that used to be kind of like the most accessorized vehicle in the world.
You
could
think
get-
so?
It was like you.
Okay.
You could get so many accessories, everything from like different shifters, like pistol grip shifters, all kinds of neat stuff. But Honda's really stepping up their game when it comes to stuff. Because I mean, back in the day, you were like, "Oh, what kind of accessories you want?" I'm like, "Well, what do you have?" Well, we've got a really nice,
Cargo cover.
cigarette thing where you can put your cigarettes in like a cargo cover. That was it. But now cars, you can accessorize cars like you can your Stanley Cups. Have you guys seen these Stanley Cup accessories where you like hang your keys?
The bedazzled.
And you bedazzle your Stanley Cup. You can bedazzle your Honda.
Yes.
You could Bahonda your Honda.
Bahonda your Honda. I like that. That we're gonna use that tomorrow in the live
Stamp
stream.
that.
We're gonna Bahonda your Honda. So, so take a look. That's gonna be a lot of fun. But let's get into the nitty gritty. You know, as a consumer myself, especially now on YouTube, I'm getting kind of frustrated with the ads. They're like every 4 seconds, which I kind of dislike. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I wish, and I think that the creator can choose that. So if you're a creator out there, just do the beginning and the end, maybe the middle. I'm okay with that. But every 10 to 5 minutes, like we don't need that. Anyway, I digress. Let's talk about Amazon. You know, a lot of people watch Amazon Prime and have Amazon profiles. I am one of them. I'm sure.
I am too.
Let's take
You
a.
guys got one?
Let's take a.
Amazon?
Amazon. Mike?
Three orange whips.
Wow, look at that. We're 5 for 5. So
Mhm.
chances are you may take a look at Amazon Prime every now and then and get served a Mohawk ad.
That's right.
And Dusty will be behind helping us get those Amazon ads to you.
Yeah.
And strategically placed, right? We don't want to be the car dealership that just throws this car in your face, right? We want to make sure that you actually care about this ad.
Yeah, that's a really good point. So Amazon, the reason Amazon has gotten so big is because they understand a lot about you.
Mm.
So every time you go into the Amazon ecosystem, and notice I don't say Amazon.com,
Right.
because the Amazon ecosystem is more than just Amazon.com.
Right.
It's more than just the place where you go and buy, your tube socks and wine glasses. There's a lot more to it than that. So, Amazon, recently, not recently, a few years back, they purchased a grocery chain. And so now
I think I know that grocery
Yeah,
chain.
you know that grocery-
Whole Foods, I think it
whole
is.
paycheck, as my wife calls it, but yeah, Whole Foods.
Whole paycheck.
So
Facts.
some of the reasons that they want to understand that is because Amazon is not just in the business of selling and moving things. They're in the business of selling and moving things smarter and to make things easier on the consumer. So when you go in, everything in Amazon.com is tailored to you, right down even to when you go and watch Prime. Like right now, are you watching Prime? Have you watched anything new on Prime lately? You know what my kids are into?
What?
Beast Games.
Beast Games.
Have you watched Beast Games?
I'm trying to get to there.
All right, as soon as you're done with this everybody out there, as soon as you're done with this podcast, go, stop what you're doing, and go watch Beast Games. It's awesome. Not just because you'll see commercials from Mohawk there, but Beast Games is great. And it's done by Mr. Beast. They're fantastic. It's like $5 million up for grabs. It's an awesome game.
$5
Game
million.
$5 million. Yeah, they end up winning more than that. It's incredible. There's trains, there's explosions, there's monster trucks. It's awesome.
I have no doubt that
Okay.
Mr. Beast went above and beyond and
A
overboard.
lady wins an island.
I want to win it. I want to
An
win.
island.
Can I win a galaxy? Like,
Dude, I just want
or a planet?
bro, I would like to win free lunch. Anyway, so
Me too.
everything that you do inside the Amazon ecosystem creates this picture of who you are, and it helps tailor shopping experiences to make things easier for you and to help basically make life easier.
Mm-hmm.
You know, some things, and in some places, like I live in very rural Ohio. I say it. You know,
Ohio.
I don't want to. I'm originally from
Ohio.
Kentucky, so if I let my southern accent kick out, I'll say Ohio,
Ohio.
which I do occasionally. But anyway, I live in very rural Ohio. So my son plays soccer and baseball. My daughter plays soccer. So for me to get some of the equipment that I need, you know, it's easier for me to go and just get it from Amazon.
Right.
Well, Amazon knows, number one, that I'm married, knows that I have 2 kids living at home, knows the vehicles that are inside my garage right now. So it has this basic understanding of who I am, how I purchase, and what I buy. Why is that important for the consumer, Nathaniel? I'm glad you asked.
Why is that important, Dusty?
Yeah, so it's important because I believe, and Amazon believes, and I know Mohawk believes, that conversations are the most important part of the car buying experience.
Mm.
When a customer feels that they've been listened to and understood, everything becomes easier, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's part of building that relationship.
Yeah, part
Right.
of that. Yeah, we call it rapport building.
Rapport building.
Rapport
yes.
building. But the idea of what we call contextual ads means that we know, or Amazon would know, that you might be in the market for a 3rd row SUV. So you might see the Pilot. So it was like, hey, are you in the market? As a matter of fact, your ads do say this. Are you currently in the market for an SUV? Check out the Honda Pilot. It's got this, this, and this, and it's this and this and this. And here's a great deal. And the reason you're seeing those ads is because at some point in time, you've taken some action or you've done something that shows that you might be in market for that. And Amazon is really good about showing ads that fit your lifestyle, speak to who you are, and try to show, it gives somebody that is advertising something, somebody like Mohawk Honda, and gives them the ability to show that they are listening to you, and it opens up the conversation. Because when you talk about why you need the vehicle, let's put it this way. Customers are either moving away from pain or moving towards pleasure. They either want to solve a problem or they just want something newer, nicer.
Right.
And so if we understand the newer, nicer part, if they understand, hey, what's wrong with the older vehicle, what's going on, it makes your all's job much easier. The deal goes smoother. The customers are happier. They felt that they've been heard and listened to, and they'll come back again. And so that's the point of contextual advertising, is starting a conversation. Starting a conversation.
Starting the conversation. So I hear you, right? And I put pretty much all my information in Amazon. And I think one of the biggest things about contextual advertising that I think people might be hesitant to is, how safe is it to put my information in there, and is Mohawk getting all my information, and where is this going? I don't want my information sold, Dusty. So how safe is it when we are advertising for our customer?
Yeah, that's a really great question. So extremely safe. As a matter of fact, it's completely anonymized, which means there's no name attached to it. So, for instance, they know where I live. How do they know where I live? Because I order stuff and they have to ship a package to my house.
Right.
So obviously. But, however, it's not like Dustin Sutherland lives at Waynesville,
Right.
Ohio. It's this father, or Amazon customer 123456, and 123456 looks like a husband, father of 6, veteran, baseball fan, so on and so forth. That picture lives at that place. So there's no, we have your cell phone number. There's no, we have your social security number. There's no any of that that's sold anywhere else. It's a self-contained ecosystem where that information is only contained inside of that. Mohawk, as a matter of fact, doesn't even share, they don't share information with Amazon, and nor does Amazon share information with Mohawk Honda. The idea how we work together is Mohawk Honda will tell us, Nate and I will have a conversation and we'll say, hey, Dusty, we need to move. We need to sell some pilots. And I'll say, okay. Basically, then we get an ad that says, hey, in the market for a third row SUV, here's the pilot. Here's a great deal on a pilot. And we just tell the Amazon ecosystem, find people that may be in the market for a pilot. And that's basically how it works. The algorithm goes out looking for you, like
the infamous algorithm.
The algorithm. That's for all intents and purposes, intensive purposes. That's exactly how it works. They have a problem. We help craft a message and an audience that solves that problem, and then we put that message in front of the audience that if they like Mohawk Honda and they trust Mohawk Honda and they've had a good, from what I hear, Mohawk Honda is a good place to buy a car.
Yes, that's what I hear too. Check out our Google reviews.
The best place in the capital
Word
region.
on the street.
Word on the street is.
AKA Mohawk Auto Group is the best place to get your vehicle.
That's right.
Hashtag shameless plug.
Hashtag. Then yeah, the conversation opens, and then you all start to work together. So the great thing about utilizing Amazon data for Mohawk is the folks that are not in market for a car, well, you're not going to see one of those annoying ads saying, come buy a car. At least not for Mohawk Honda.
Right. But you might see a branding spot about how we're a local community partner.
That's absolutely the case. So the great thing about branding is, and what I think and what's really important is everybody, even the folks watching out there on TikTok and everywhere else in Spotify, everybody has a brand. A brand is what people think about you or say about you when you're not in the room. And I think that's a really important thing. So for all you kids that are sitting out there, as a little dad advice, think about how you deal with everybody on a daily basis. Think about the folks that you come in contact with. How would you want them to think about you? How would you want them to talk about you or share information about you? That's that brand. And how you treat other people at Mohawk Honda, I think comes across not only in the ads to show that, hey, we're listening to you. We want to have that conversation with you. I think that comes across in your advertising. And that's really important, not just for businesses, but for us as individuals, is listening and having conversations.
Absolutely.
Like we're doing right now.
Like we're having right now. Well, we talked about it a lot. I want to thank everybody that has been listening to this podcast. I want to thank Dusty for hopping on such short notice. He definitely got off the plane about an hour ago, and I said, hey, you're going to be in a podcast. He said, let's do it. So thank you for being on the podcast, Dusty, from Loon Advertising. And everybody watching and listening, thank you so much. We appreciate it. This is Mohawk Table Talk. We talked about contextual ads, how safe your information is with Amazon, and little dad advice from Dusty. So
I'm a dad.
Yeah.
So that's what happens.
Hey, you know what? Everyone's got their thing, Yeah. That's your thing.
That's my thing.
It's the thing. I'm not even Italian. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. We will see you next Tuesday. And Mike O'Toole will be back with some great tips and tricks, just like he always does. But until then, make sure you check us out tomorrow on our live stream. But we'll see you. Have a great day, everybody. And Mohawk Table Talk and Mohawk Auto Group, where we go out of our way to please you.
Hashtag out of our way to please you.
Hashtag shameless plug.